Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
All right, everybody, and welcome to the Coach's Box.
We're back.
We're back. In case nobody knew, we're back. Now, you might see us, we have a little old school feel right now to us because we have, we're just going to go with the single camera so you can just see us all at once. No little split screens, no individual cameras. We're all a team here. We're all team here. So definitely, while Jarvis is feeding his face,
he's been busy.
He's been busy. He's
Coach, Dad.
coaching him up.
Yeah, my daughter's 16th birthday tomorrow, too.
Oh man, that's okay.
Boy.
Gotta get ready for that. That's big time.
Oh yeah.
No party at my house.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard it was at your house. So all the kids were saying
They said, yeah, they were saying like,
it's
hey,
like a
party.
big, yeah, there's a party. Is the basketball coach's name Jarvis because there's a party at Jarvis's house? No, I'm just kidding.
No, sir.
So yeah, we got a little old school look to us tonight, but hey, same fun, same guys. That's what
Off
we're
the
here.
rails.
I know everybody the 4 people who watch might have missed us since we weren't on last week.
They might have missed us a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Thank you.
As we're all getting our stuff right now.
Bruce said he did. I saw him Friday.
Did he?
Yeah, he missed us.
Well, I mean, he could always go back to the YouTube channel and watch old episodes where we make fun of him.
I'm sure he
Or
did.
Streamline.
Or, Streamline Sports app,
Yeah.
by the way. Yeah, it's on the screen right now.
I think it's all free on that stuff.
Yeah,
free.
by the way, everything's free. Oh, and just in case you didn't know this, if you didn't watch Jarvis's commercial, we have something special going on Friday.
What's going on Friday?
Jason, do you want to tell everybody what's going on Friday?
That? No, he's busy. He's sharing.
I was sharing. I was sharing the show.
I'm just trying to put it out there for everybody, okay? Shut up.
We appreciate that.
We're going to have to make a long trip over to
Down 61-67.
down 6167 over there to St. Pius D10.
That's right, and that game is going to be brought to you by Between the Lines Friday Night Football.
There you go.
I got it right this time.
Hey, Blair, are you going to be on this
I am.
broadcast?
Well,
okay, I didn't want it to be
yeah,
all
you know,
pious slant.
He asked me right away. I was like, well, if I'm gonna be the only one, I'm gonna definitely do it. But if somebody else,
The only one. Hey, well, when Vincent comes up, you should definitely do that one. And try to get Bruce in there, too.
that'd be fun.
It'd be a good time. It was a good time last time
It
we
was.
did.
It was good.
But yeah, we are broadcasting Friday at 7 p.m. You can see that game on our YouTube channel as well as Streamline Sports.
Awesome.
And guys, how much does it cost to do this?
Absolutely nothing.
Free.
You sure there's no paywall?
No, there's no paywall. And here's
There's no
the thing.
account? There's no login or account?
We all might look like some shady ass dudes, but you can definitely trust.
I know. I'm like, whoa.
Wait, you can definitely trust us and trust to watch you're not asking for any information from you.
Nope.
And we just want to provide some content for free to everybody.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to enjoy going back when I get home on Friday night after the game. I almost said something else. After the game, and I'm going to enjoy watching our broadcast of that game and listening to Blair and Miller. And are you going to be on there too?
Yeah.
Yo, he's doing
play-by-play.
He's
Oh.
color. I'm just there for comic relief and to do all the nerdy stuff.
We might have to get some
Somebody doesn't know
somebody
football.
calling in on
Jailbreak blitz, X.
I knew
Love
that.
Madden.
get some Jim Powers dialing in maybe during the broadcast.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I mean, sometimes it's tough to figure some of this stuff out.
Or
I'm
maybe
not
he
very
can
smart.
just have a guest appearance for the first half and then get back to Fox 2 News at 10,
Oh,
10.
he's got bigger and better things to do.
Big time us.
Hey, Jim Powers is big times. By the way, you can catch tomorrow. We have the on the move with the Caravan football preview coming out, where me and Jim sit down and talk about some highlighted matchups. One of those games, hint, is a Herculaneum St. Pius matchup.
That's 4 weeks in a row.
That's 4
Jason.
weeks in a row, Jason.
I'm shocked.
You can't say anything
Fox
about not
2
getting any
came
love.
out for the morning one week.
Yeah, man. Herculaneum's getting a lot of love over there.
Well, they should.
This week was pretty sour.
Yeah, it was a somber mood down
No way.
there. Black Cat Land.
Hey, you had the highest of highs. You got Fox 2 showing up, and it's hard to beat that.
That's true.
So next week it's like, okay, we're back to normal. So
We're talking about football. I
Yeah.
mean, we can get right into.
Just get
you
right
talk
into
about
it.
last week's games, and we're talking, Herky Vincent. That was a tough one. There were some really, really good games. I mean, you talked about on your podcast with Powers that you had St. Mary's and Lutheran St. Charles.
That's an insane matchup.
And St. Mary's
that good.
just that good.
They're that good.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Two state champs.
It doesn't get any easier for Lutheran because they turn around and I believe they play Ritter.
They do play Ritter.
Yeah. And those are 2 state-ranked teams. Ritter's now number 1.
In our district.
Oh, oof.
Sorry.
Yeah. Don't be the last seed. Don't do. I think you guys will be fine, but just
Or the 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or 2.
get a chance to play, ahead where you don't have to match up with them. Anyway, that's going to be a good game. There's a lot of really good matchups this week.
We would like
really
to
good.
match up with them, but that would be at the end.
That's where
Right.
you'd hope it would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
The Hillsborough North County game, guys. I'm telling you right now, going back and be able to watching it live on KFMO. That was not
This is
technical
why we can't
difficulties.
have
It was
nice
just
things.
Jarvis
Sorry,
eating
my
dinner.
blood sugar's low. I had to eat.
It's like I'm hungry.
Lay off me, I'm starving. But no, I mean, watching them live on KFMO was great, and then going back and rewatching on Streamline just to see some things. Guys, they are worth the price of admission this year.
They're really
Hillsborough.
good.
I mean,
fun
you've
to watch.
got already one Power 5 guy that's committed in Romaine. You've got another guy that's D1 talent level in Patterson, and I mean they're rewriting every week. They're rewriting the record book, and maybe they're going to have the type of year that North County had last year, where you're making it to the Final Four as long as everybody stays healthy. The quarterback is amazing at just being able to run the option and throw the ball. They're fun.
They're very balanced.
Yes.
Extremely balanced.
You've got to go watch. At whatever week that they're going to wind up playing Festus, that's going to be. It's always been a barn burner.
That's this week.
Is it?
Yes.
Man.
No, yeah. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to offend anybody listening, but Hillsborough's really damn good.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And this definitely could be their year to do something incredibly special. Mm-hmm. Because you realize they've already accumulated 1,900 yards on the ground.
Tigers by 3.
You heard it here first.
Well, that's also the homer guy. Hey, you never know. You got to throw the records out, though.
What's in
because
that
these
salsa? No, I don't know.
What do you got in there?
No, they were always picked to beat us when I was in high school. We always went out there and
Beat 'em
Hey,
by 3.
speaking of,
Uh-oh. What?
I had to ask him a couple weeks ago because on Streamline on the app they do for any of our viewers or followers they have old school Hillsborough Festus games. I can't remember what.
yeah, they had
what link.
92, which was my junior year. Then they had 94, which is a year after I graduated. Because I graduated in 94, but football season it was 94, which would have been 95.
But they've got some of those
Hillsborough
games.
Festus, 2 of those games on there. They got some old. There's like a 1989 game.
They're trying to. It's Maritime Sports is working with Streamline Sports with their app, and they're going back and acquiring all of this old video, old footage
Definitely
film.
VHS.
Yes, and but then digitizing it and putting it on the app so that people can watch it.
I need to get a hold of them. I got some old Festus.
Well, there you go.
VHS that would be nice to
get those. We can just reach out to those guys. But anybody else, if you have that, just let us know and put a comment or something, and we'll get you hooked up with the right people, and you can share that, and that'd be fun for everybody to get a chance to see some old school football. You see Jarvis when he was younger and shit.
Skinny. That's what you were gonna say.
Skinny.
I was just gonna say younger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can add
and
skinny
stuff. That one slipped.
It was really cool. The other night I couldn't sleep. It was the night before St. Vincent game, and I got my phone out and I watched that entire 1992 football game. I jumped off sides. I remember. I knew it was coming. I knew exactly what play. I'm like, oh dang. I could hear. I could hear Holman right now. Jesus Christ, Jarvis.
Is that all he said?
Now was Saharsky playing, or was that the other game that he was a quarterback? Saharsky?
No, he wouldn't have been
the other one. I guess it was the other one that he was playing quarterback. Yeah.
Well, I think there's some really good matchups, and
Well, and also, before we go into that,
go ahead.
Hillsboro's got it going on over there right now. Their cross country team is loaded. They're going to be shooting for a state championship in cross country this year.
What class are they in cross country?
They're 5.
Oh, okay.
So
what's Festus?
They're 5. So they're going to be competing with Festus for a state title, and they're in the same district. So they're going to have to compete against each other in the district, and then on top of it, go into state too.
Okay. How many in a row has Festus won?
Is it 9?
That is 8.
8. Mm-hmm. They've won 8 state championships in a row, cross country.
Yes.
I knew it was an insane number, but yeah, that's wild.
I'm going to say and go out on a limb as of right now, expected today with who's running, Hillsboro's got the better hand on them right now.
Really?
At this point in the season, I think.
That's a bold prediction, Cotton.
Well,
Festus will win.
Festus is not 100% healthy right now, so let's put it to that point.
Every kid's getting sick. The change of weather's coming.
No, it's got some injuries that they're dealing with, but I do honestly say that matchup when they're all healthy will be fun to watch. And if you're familiar with cross country around the county, we have some pretty solid cross country teams around this county, but Hillsboro's been in the making. So the last 3 or 4 or 5 years here, they've been really turning the page and got some excitement over there, and they're fun. They went over to Festus this week and won the Festus over there.
Yep.
And so, also Festus didn't run their 2 best kids, but also I think that the biggest thing about it is it's just competitive. That what Herculaneum and Festus were doing a couple of years ago, now Hillsboro and Festus are doing it against each other the same time, and I think it's fun to be a part of that. And Coach Wright does a phenomenal job over there at Festus, and he's done a phenomenal job for many years that he's been there. So it'll be interesting to see how they line up come November 5th.
Herky, getting a chance to kind of see some of that stuff. Like you said, you talk about Hillsboro, Festus, Herky. Everybody's having some success, and then you throw in even some of the other individuals out of Windsor, out of DeSoto, Crystal City.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's at that cross country stuff. They're
crazy. Well, your son, is a freshman over there at St. Pius, and is doing some great things over there, and placed in the top 27 or 27th place this last week in the varsity race as a freshman. And,
the girls took second place down there for Pius over at MAC.
You just talk about it. There's a lot of positive things going around our county right now in all sports. I think St. Pius softball had a big win today over Notre Dame, which is in their district, and I think that's a huge win for them.
Yesterday when they beat R7, it was the 400th win in program history.
I saw that on Kevin's post. That's congratulations to St. Pius softball on that 400th win. That's awesome.
I want to talk about Jarvis being a homer. I'm going to be a homer right now. How about Crystal City? Still undefeated.
I love it.
So you've got Crystal and Hillsboro that are the two local teams that are still undefeated, and
you got to put St. Vincent in the mix. Come on now.
Well, definitely.
They're not
and they're
in
state
the
ranked.
county.
Yeah,
they're
in our conference.
In the conference.
They won't be undefeated long. They play Valley
this week.
Yeah.
Ooh,
they're good. Hey, that's another team.
Valley. That's another level.
And it was weird because I was reading in the paper the free paper
free
because I can't You know, I'm not going to read. I'm not going to apply for a paywall. But anyway,
you're not going to go to the Post-Dispatch, and then as they give you like the little hint, and it reels you in, and it's like to read more, subscribe,
and then it kicks you out.
And you're like, wait, I want to read this. This is interesting.
But what I did read was like, yet again, they talk about quality over quantity.
Yes. Oh yes.
And but they were talking about Crystal City.
Yeah.
They were talking about Crystal City and the fact that their numbers are low. I mean, you're talking, 20 guys, give or take. But they're just talking about, and we've already said all the different skill players that they have, a couple of their linemen. It is, and it's fun, and, just great job, Coach Fox. Keep it up. Everybody, everybody on staff, the kids, keep it rolling. And they have a legitimate shot to go 8-0 into your week, which is going to be week 9. And so, with everybody else in that district, they might be able to host a couple home games in district play.
Yeah. As long as we don't get any rain.
They'll be to flood their field.
They'll be playing that turf field down here at I-55 on 61 or something.
It'll stop at I-55 Raceway and just settle.
Just floats on down. Be like a bowl game then. Right in the pit.
Let's get it to float over here to rock bleachers.
Shoot.
No, I really, going back to cross country, I mean, just think about Jefferson County and all the talent. I mean, I know it's anchored by Festus and Herculaneum, what they've done, but had some really good programs, really good runners throughout the county. So it's just a testament to those kids and their programs, the coaches, and everybody's working hard there. And you're right, in all sports, there's a lot of really good stuff going on.
I mean, you talk about volleyball, R7. They're looking to go back to make another run at state.
Oh, you got to mention the Lancers too, and they're pretty.
They've had
salty.
They've had some high games like opponents caliber.
Yeah, they played Farmington. That was, and even though they lost,
split,
well, they split, but then they played them again, and that was their first game they actually lost. But those set scores were super close.
Yeah, watching that was fun too.
Herky got their first win tonight, so I was happy.
Congratulations!
Happy for my kid and Coach Coleman.
Hold on.
The girls.
Is your kid playing varsity?
We've already had this discussion.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, Coach Coleman's a smart coach.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm thinking admin meeting. About November.
Speaking of smart people, there's my wife.
Hey.
Well, that's definitely
who she's married to.
That's debatable. I mean, she's great, but I don't know about that. Hey, wait. Hey, everybody makes bad choices here and there. Now, come on.
If you would have kept it at that and you wouldn't have brought that in, then I would have been okay with that. But other than that, I don't know.
He's not paying attention.
Sorry, my kid was here. So
I know that's definitely more important.
We were making fun of you, Jason.
That's the usual.
Only on days that end in Y.
God dang, you guys rip on me 13 or 14 more times, and I'm out of here.
Don't do that. He shares the show too much. Don't do that.
I know. And I'm taking the viewers with me.
You want to take your ball and go home? Is that what you're going to do?
I know a guy.
I think we've had this conversation before.
We've had that one too.
Oh, gosh.
Jim, if you're watching, yes, we're off the rails.
Yeah, he would.
Off the rails media, baby.
He would be sitting there going, "Oh, this is off the rails."
Already.
Off the rails.
Already.
I love it.
There's a reason why he's on Channel 2 and we're not.
There's a reason why we have 12 followers and watch, and he has other people.
Yeah, he comes down sparingly. That's what it is. He's like, I don't know if I want to cross the Merrimack.
I don't know if I want to be associated with them all the time.
Yeah, it's like, well, okay.
It's like that crazy uncle, right? I mean,
Only on Thursdays at noon is the only time he wants to be associated with Off the Rails Media.
because we're free.
Yeah, we're free. You don't have to jump through any hoops. You just turn our stuff on and watch it. Bam, just like that.
That's funny.
It's good stuff. So, yeah, we've got a lot of great matchups in football. We've got some great matchups coming up in volleyball, and just interesting to see how our cross-country teams do. Softball, obviously, we got that's going on. So, good stuff going around the county.
let's go right into a debatable topic because it's talking about the
championship
local,
factor.
No. It's talking about the local. Well, we all could. It's talking about the local.
Yeah, guest. We got guest appearance on the show.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, buddy. What you doing, Weston? What are you trying to say, Mom?
Mama.
That's what I thought it sounded
Yeah.
like.
Did I say mama?
Is that, where's Mom? Where's Mom?
There you go, buddy.
But talking about coverage, and I'm hearing through the grapevine here, there, and everywhere that whether it's media outlets, printed, online, whatever, that
I can't stop and laugh.
what?
Sorry, Coach Rhodes.
Coach Rhodes wants to know if McVey should cell phones be allowed in school.
Hey, hold on. Let me refer that to the Dean of Statistics over here.
Oh,
What do you think?
Dean of Statistics. That's a good one. Next time, hey, just keep it, man. Next
hold on.
time it's like, hey, I need to send this kid out. I'm like, no, he can stay there.
Oh, okay.
Which is, hey, you know what?
I'm only the Dean of Statistics, no students.
I'm sorry, son. What are you doing down here? Coach McVey sent me down here. I don't know what his problem is. You know what? He's an a-hole. That's exactly right. He's an a-hole. Why don't you go back there and you tell him
My
what?
administrators don't treat me like that, Zach. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
I know.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, Pray, next thing you know, I'm going to get demoted on like his coaching staff or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Did you read my memos that I was writing down?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you could be like Blair and have to get a whole new staff or something.
That's right. Good stuff right there.
Good help's hard to find.
No. But anyway, talking about just our area in high school sports, and I'm hearing a lot of this, like I said, whether it's on the internet, whether it's print, whether it's this, that, and the other, whether there's a disconnect between coaches, since you all have head coach tattooed across your forehead.
Here we go.
And media. Okay, and so it's back and forth, and I want to get your take on it because I might be in the minority here, not only not being the head.
Imagine that.
You don't look like a minority.
But I think I can see both sides of this coin, and the coin is if you're not turning your stuff in, meaning in your stats, your record, your this, your that, should the paper be covering you, or if they have planned to cover your game, but yet there's no stats, there's no information, they're going to move on and go to someplace else.
I don't know how many times I've sent stuff to the paper and it's never been put in.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
You know, send me something every week and then it never gets in.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm spending an hour of my time to send you stuff. Put it in.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I don't like about it is here's the thing.
I'm good with stats, though. I put them in. But
Schools that require you to continue to keep putting your stats in, kudos to them. But the ones that don't, and then who's the one that gets hurt in this whole deal? The kids.
The kids.
And that's what bothers me. Like, that kid had nothing to do with putting that stat in, and you don't want to go and cover that team because that coach didn't do that. Well, you should get into school, administration and talk to them about why this isn't happening. Not taking the thing out of the kids' hands, because those are the ones that suffer the whole point. Now, the coach should maybe doing that for selfish reasons, and that's completely irrelevant to the point because I think it's wrong.
Or if it's people down on that end of the bench that are just paranoid.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be just paranoia. It might needs to go to a doctor and, get stuff figured out, checked out. But
I mean,
I don't
know what he's
talking to
paranoid
me?
about.
yeah,
You talking to me?
I'm talking to the guy over to your right. Yeah, you.
I don't know what he's paranoid about. I mean, by the time we play, he has every film of us anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know how to watch film.
But the other thing that I hear about all the time is a lot of these schools that we can't find stats on, or can't find video on, or can't find anything on, is because, they don't want to show anything they do. Well, here's the thing: who are you hurting once again? The kids. Like, let them be put out there, because ultimately, a lot of these coaches nowadays, they can't travel and go and scout and watch these games. Not coaches, I'm talking about college coaches and scouts. They can't go and play it because they're having so much other things going on. So it's just kind of been a lost art anymore. Everybody pulls up the film and watches it, and they pick and choose maybe 5 or 6 kids they're going to go watch, and they go watch those 5 or 6 kids. But if you're not putting anything out there for them to see, how do they know anything about them?
So you say you got put out.
Yes,
Put out your
absolutely.
stats.
Yes.
Absolutely
I
right.
knew it was coming to that.
Something like
We got
that.
to put out your stats.
Yes, yes. Put it out. Put out. Put out. Put out. Put out.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You
have-
put out.
So let me ask you this question then: who's at fault?
Okay,
Are you
wait.
gonna say
So
it's
wait,
is it the
I haven't even had a chance to say anything because
Okay,
you're over
sorry.
there saying that I'm paranoid over here.
It's a fact, Jack.
What am I paranoid about?
Lots of stuff. We don't have time. This is not the time nor the place.
This
of
could
the
be
show.
a fun place to talk about it. Just get out there, let John Q. Public hear
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear this sometime. I don't even know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
So, I put all my stats in. I don't ever hide my stats. I want to make sure that they're out there because I want my kids to be recognized at the end of the year. I mean, we've talked about this several times. I even brought it up in the Basketball Coaches Association board meeting last week when there was I'm going to be doing the polls this year instead of the newsletter, so I'm going to be a part of the state ranking polls.
You're on the polls.
Yeah.
What?
See,
establishment are
I
you
got
working at?
a lot of skills.
Hold
I'm
on.
very
Is
flexible.
Is it cinnamon instead of Chris Miller? Is it
Sparkles.
Sparkle?
It's
there
Craig.
we go.
It's Craig. It's Craig. Out on the stage, Craig.
Man, I didn't say anything, Miller.
Hold on. Do you want to insert? I would have put you with a piece right now.
No, I'll leave Casper alone. It's okay.
That'll be a meme next week. I promise you.
You guys ain't creative enough to make a meme. You have to ask
Nope.
Kevin to do it. So
You're right. We do.
So anyway, going back to Wisconsin
Commercial?
Live. Yeah, you recorded commercial. That's good. That's good. So it was people were complaining, because it's like it's hard to find that information on teams because people won't even post their scores. But in football, you're required by MSHA to log in your score. Now, here's the difference. And I asked Kevin Garner because he's a former MSHA. Well, he's retired from MSHA. He's on the board.
I saw him on all the videos. Yes.
Yeah. So yes, I remember. So he said it has a lot. That has a lot to do with football's point system because they have to have those scores in, and I get that. But in the same token, database it and say, here it is. This is something that the media can access. Now they have access to that. Now you take it one step further. What?
I think that's what I had said earlier.
Well, I know, and you're telling me I'm paranoid, so I'm contradicting everything you're saying about me, and putting those stats out there. So, like when we played Ava in the sectional game, we had nothing. There's no stats in Southwest Missouri unless a school posts to max preps, and
Yeah, we didn't even hardly know the kids' names.
No, we were.
Yeah.
we had a tough
Well,
time.
if it wasn't for some huddle assist on about 12 games, we wouldn't have any information on those kids. Where they shot, how many points they averaged, and it's only small. It's not the full sample size. Now, numbers don't tell the story, but they give you an idea as a coach. Like you're scouting on other parts of the state. Mm-hmm. You can only watch so much film. You don't get the chance to see. Okay, well, what they end up with. So you've got to do a lot of deep dive there instead of just put your damn stats on something so your kids can, because when you go to, or even better, I'm doing the district, the all district thing, the voting, and coaches will list kids and put no stats.
Yes.
And you're like, Coach, they have no stats. You have stats or no? Okay. Well, guess what?
How do you nominate someone and not have their
voting.
stats?
I don't know. That's a
the
great
dumbest
question.
thing I've ever heard of.
That's a great. Or my favorite one is schools that only put the green book stats in. So you have the points, how many free throws they made and missed, and how many field goals they made. You don't have how many they missed. You don't have any rebounds. You have any assists. You have the rest of their game. That's all you have. You have the green book stats, and that's all they put in on that one newspaper up north that makes you pay to read articles, but they still put still have some stats available.
For now.
It's funny how that you got to pay for certain articles and stuff, but then we have to get on there to put our stats in there.
Yes.
They hound you.
Yes.
Like, you're missing a game. It's like,
Within, like,
dude,
12 hours.
it was snowed out. Chill the hell out.
Well, I hate you get those emails like if say it was a 4-game night, I got home at midnight.
Yeah.
I hadn't put the stats in until the next day, and you're already getting an
hanging.
email. I'm like, dude, chill.
8 a.m. the next morning.
Like,
gosh,
why?
dang.
Why are you hassling me? I don't
I
have a
go back
subscription to your
to
paper.
you said it. You kind of brought it up. If Misha had a centralized database, because you can come up with the math, the algorithm, the this and that, then rankings can mean something. And to me, rankings will always mean something. And then what happens is you can get strength of schedule, okay, and then you can get, like they already have, because they have look at your matchup,
Yes.
this, that, and the other. And then I think it's better because it gives you more information, which then the rankings can be more accurate. And then whether it's football, basketball, baseball, any sport whatsoever, you should have that centrally located, because whether it's the newspapers, whether it's grandpa, grandma, whether it's college, recruiters, it's there centrally located, and you can access all of that. It's not that you already have to put in your official evals. Why not just say, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, go ahead and put in the stats one time, and everybody else can, all around the state, all of the other medias, the gazettes, and
You don't want me to.
go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, that's the
We're doing the work for them.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah,
we're the ones reporting it into them.
right.
I mean,
And I think that's your job as a head coach.
yes,
agree.
Yes, I agree, but I'm not going to put it in multiple places. I put it in STL, and that's it.
Right.
I mean, I don't mess with Max Preps. I don't mess with any of that stuff. I mean, it's all going to be in STL.
And here's the other thing that I see as like, a big issue is you go anywhere else outside of the St. Louis area and you can't find stats on anybody. Like, where do they post at?
They don't. They must not.
And so, like, for instance, like you were talking about earlier, a couple years ago when you played Ava in the sectional game, you couldn't find any stats. We couldn't find any. We were trying to do that broadcast, and we were trying to find just names of kids and what position they played and how many maybe points per game
we
they
couldn't
played.
say, hey, this guy's their leading scorer or this, that,
We
or
had nothing.
And this is why
Nothing.
we talk about both sides of the coin. This is why I can at least understand from the media's perspective. If I'm the journalist and I'm doing my due diligence, like Friday, we're going to go do this game. Don't you think we're at least going to attempt to put on a good show? We'll probably suck because we do every weekend, okay?
Yes.
But we're at least going to, if you guys put your stats in and Pius puts their stats in, we're going to have names, we're going to have numbers, we're going to have who's the leaders and this, that, and the other, and that gives us information.
Only names you need to know, like Jackson Deering, Lucas Barr, Dylan Jarvis,
Mikey Maloney, Dylan Jarvis.
I'm kidding.
But,
No, it's gonna be
but
fun.
if you're that-
Avery and Moss. I mean, we can go down the name game.
But if you're that sports writer and you're doing your job, you're doing some investigative work before you go out there, and
would
so
think.
I think they try to, because I think that was the argument that was made, and now the whole debate is, if you're not going to do your job, then I'm not going to cover you. Like that was the argument, and you all immediately said, well, that's absolutely ridiculous. I can at least see their point. I'm going to go find another game that works with me.
I was aggravated last year, but we won more games than we won in a very long time, and there wasn't much media at any of those games, really. I mean, like, even when we played, there might have been media there. I can't remember, but it just didn't
Remember.
It didn't seem. I don't know. Sometimes I understand if you don't put your stats in, why the media wouldn't want to cover you. I get that.
Right.
I get it. I just think it swings both ways sometimes, and I don't know.
Well,
Not enough media out there, I guess.
There isn't.
That really cover high school sports.
No, and a good buddy of mine that used to coach at Herculaneum and moved to Ohio, he started a podcast to talk about high school football in Ohio, because nobody covers high school football in Ohio.
Sure, they do.
Really?
There's
So-
there's an
Stratton?
app.
Yes.
There's
So-
an app from Ohio that covers it.
Yes. So he said
Probably
he,
a paywall, though.
Yeah, you
it's a
gotta pay to
paywall.
watch those games.
Oh, really? I
So-
know. I'm not
Oh,
on
yeah,
that. I
I'll
don't
do
have that app anymore.
Let Riley finish.
but
Come on, Casper, get with it.
I brought him to. I said, "Hey, why are you doing this?" He's like, "Well, I coached in Ohio for many, and nobody talks about high school football, the matchups, and who's playing well and who's not, blah blah blah." And he's like, I just something needs to be out there for these kids and these coaches that put in the time and the energy. He's like, you don't get recognized. We want to do a podcast.
Coaching doesn't take time, effort, or energy.
It doesn't. You just roll the ball out.
Yeah. If you're on the couch and if you're sometimes in the stands, that's the best.
So I played devil's advocate with him.
Place to coach, right?
And I said, but man, there's all kinds of things about Ohio football. Ohio football's huge. It's a huge deal. Yeah. He's like, if you're good, really good, like and you make it to the finals, you're really good. You're going to get all kinds of publicity. But if you're an 8-2 team and have a really good year, but you don't get anything here being about those 8-2 teams. You only hear about the teams that are 10-0 and maybe going to a semifinal or quarterfinal game and having a chance to compete. You don't hear about the local games that maybe are really good games, like maybe the years that Pius and Erkey are down, but it was a really good battle. Like, you want to talk about that. That's important for those kids. It doesn't matter if they're good or not. I mean, they played a good game against
It's usually always a battle between Pius and Herky, whether
it is. You're right.
I mean, there's going to be a battle this Friday, and I just hope the Cats come out on top, But
it would be nice.
But you never know. I mean, we are dealing with teenagers. You just never know what's going to show up.
That is 100% true.
Sounds like a lot of coach speak over there.
That's right. It's a lot of coach speak, baby.
Of coach
I already guaranteed Tigers by 3. I'm not going to say nothing about the Cats.
You're not going to make a bold prediction, Cotton?
No, I got some in my head.
Hold on. Which Tigers are we talking about? Because I don't necessarily know.
Oh, not the Mizzou Tigers. I was talking about Festus.
Hey, well, maybe if there were more stats before we take this break, maybe we could find some more recruits in the Missouri area for Columbia, and things might go a little bit better. Because on the radio, they were talking about all these NFL players from the STL, and outside of maybe 3-ish, it was Bama and this school.
Yeah, they're not going to Mizzou.
No.
Well, Mizzou would have to spend a lot of jack to get a coach that's going to draw kids to Columbia if they can go to the Alabamas and the Georgias.
That's right.
Pay some big bucks.
Better get some NIL deals lined up.
Yes.
Well, we're going to jump into a commercial, so when we come back, we'll have some more interesting stuff to debate. You guys are watching The Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
Man, his voice there.
I'm the latest hashtag challenge, and everyone on social media is trying me. I'm trending so hard that hashtag common sense can't keep up. This is gonna get tens and tens of views. But if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, you could be left to pay for this yourself.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Hi, I'm Fran Tarkenton, Hall of Fame quarterback and founder of Tarkenton Financial. And this is my good friend and partner, Brian Waits, founder of Waits Financial Services.
Thanks, Fran. At Waits Financial Services, we believe in educating our clients, providing courteous service, and helping every person we work with create a winning game plan for their retirement.
Retirement is a lot like football. You need a solid game plan and great teammates in order to achieve success. That's why I started Tarkenton Financial, to help educate people about their choices and connect them with advisors I trust. And Brian is one of my trusted partners.
I'm here to help you meet your financial goals, minimize your tax burden, and ensure that you have income guaranteed for life. Let's get to work on your retirement game plan.
Call Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services today. You'll be glad you did.
Case and Buxton Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Buxton Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
aren't looking for a cookie cutter experience with your agent. You are looking for someone who is going to go above and beyond or think outside the box. You are looking for someone who is going to be there for you no matter what, and someone who is going to walk you through the entire process. My name is Callie Kaufman with Gateway Real Estate, and my passion is the people I work with. Real estate is personal. A home is not just the four walls, it's the people who live there and the memories you share. That's why I focus on the people I serve and make them a top priority throughout the entire process. I'm there for you. No matter what your budget is, no matter where you are, and no matter how long it takes, I will be there with you every step of the way. If you are looking for an agent who cares about you and will do everything to make sure you are taken care of, give me a call, 314-221-6090.
Make Vacations by Michael your first choice for adventure. So call Michael Hicks today, 314-496-6122.
I have a question about my listing price.
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
All right, everybody, and welcome back to our next segment of the Coach's Box. We're just loving life over here.
Hey, exciting.
Yeah,
Exciting.
a couple quick things, just in case we didn't tell you already, or you just tuned in or got other things you want to do. The On the Move with the Caravan football preview with Jim Powers previews tomorrow at noon for Week 5. We'll be talking about some great matchups in the St. Louis metro area, including the one Friday that we will be broadcasting, and that broadcast is going to be between the Lions Friday Night Football. The Herculaneum Black Cats will take on the St. Pius X Lancers. Pre-game will start around 6:45. Game time 7 p.m. It's presented by Off the Rails Media. You can watch it for free on Streamline Sports or the Coach's Box YouTube channel. Did I mention it was for free, guys?
Yes.
Sometimes I forget to say those things. So you guys just got to remind me. They did say it was free, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is definitely free, and we want you guys to have the opportunity to watch. If you don't get a chance to watch on that night as it's live, you can always go back and watch it, and we don't charge you to go do that.
Well, and since we're gonna put some shameless plugs in here, I'm gonna
keep
put
plugging.
some
Very shameless
plugs of the 9th annual Herculaneum Black Cat Hoopsters golf tournament, which is on October 22nd.
Finally plugging some herky stuff.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's right.
I'm just kind of wondering how come you haven't just put the Coach's Box stuff out
on
that.
I haven't yet.
Do we
You
get
haven't
a
even
hole?
put it on, Coach Bug?
Yeah, we can probably get a hole for that.
Yeah, let's get a hole.
Yeah.
That way people can at least see it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, here, it's Coach's Box hole.
We can do that. We can do that. Now, I think it's October 22nd.
So what do you think? So what to say?
I'm not sure what I was going to 9 a.m. Tee off.
I always
we
keep you
have
guys on edge. Don't worry.
4 teams away from being a full tournament. So if you're not doing anything on October 22nd, would love to come out and golf to support the Herculaneum boys and girls basketball teams.
Spots are filling up quick.
Yeah, we only got 4 spots left. We do have whole sponsorships available. If you would like any more information, contact Coach Jarvis or I, and we can definitely give you that. And we will also put a flyer up on the Coach's Box webpage just for you. Those of you that maybe couldn't find that, we'll definitely put that out there for you.
Good. Which one of your assistants is doing that?
Me.
Well, no. My question was, per Ron Rhodes' comment earlier, if you needed to get a hold of Coach Jarvis, will he have his cell phone on in class?
I can answer that, yes.
He sure does.
Well, I have people in my own building sometimes who call it my cell phone. Hey, your phone's unhooked. Oh.
Okay,
One of those
thanks.
darn kids unhooked it again.
Darn it.
Didn't see him do it.
I knock it off all the time.
Hey, and another shameless plug. I'm sorry.
Keep it going.
If you care about your kids' education, don't forget. We're still accepting applications at St. Pius 10th High School. Sorry, I thought we were the trust tree over here.
For what?
right.
For what year?
Well, you can go this year.
Oh.
They don't
Tomorrow.
They don't discriminate any year. Quit your school and come now.
Man.
Quit your school.
Quit your school.
Quit your school. That's a new Logan. Quit your school now.
Quit your school in there and come here.
Enjoy the X.
So many comments. Not enough time.
Not
But speaking
enough
of,
time.
so
Hey, I got my English skills at Festus, so go ahead.
Tiger Talk. That was the name of English.
Tiger Town.
What was reading time called? Tiger Talk?
Tiger Talk.
All right, Zach, what we got?
well, I mean, let's talk a little. No, we'll hold off on that unless you want to go NFL.
No,
now.
we're talking about football. We must move on to football.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know NCAA football.
Either
so
one.
You've got Herm, good old Herm.
Yep.
He gets
Don't hit
axed.
send.
Don't hit send.
Now he
well,
sent.
he needs to on.
What did he send?
recruiter.com. I don't know what if him or his lack of institutional care again, but he's gone. And
Nancy
then,
Kerrigan?
Yeah. And
What are
then,
you talking about? Institutional control?
Whoa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. And then
Yeah,
Scott
they're-
Frost.
He don't know either.
Oh, okay.
Man, I've heard some weird rumors about Scott Frost, like
Really?
that he was showing up late all the time, and that assistant coaches went to like the AD and was like, "Dude, he's showing up late all the time. He's partying. He's
What was the guy? No, yeah, that's true. Who was the guy who used to be at Iowa State? Remember, and he went to all those
the basketball coach.
Yeah, the basketball
and he went
coach.
to parties at Mizzou.
Yeah.
What was his
Oh,
name?
I could
cannot
see him right
remember.
now.
It'll come to me when it doesn't even matter. But now I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, wonder if Scott Frost was that. It's like, hey, we're going over to Creighton. We're going to party. We're going to Creighton. I mean, wait. Where else in Nebraska can you go party?
Who knows?
No earthly idea.
I mean, it's like Lincoln,
Omaha.
Omaha.
I don't know.
I'm out. I can't even name you another town. I don't even know where Creighton is. I know it's in Nebraska.
Is it?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Tara Lynn has relatives in Nebraska. I drove there, and it was the longest
Trip
drive.
Did you see any corn?
Oh, cows.
Cows and corn?
Cows and more
Pigs.
cows.
Pigs and corn.
Man.
That's Iowa.
Oh, no, that also sounds like Kansas. Why do these other states suck?
Well, they could be Illinois.
Yes, they could.
If you're having a bad day, just remember, Illinois is not going to detain anybody for second-degry murder, for kidnapping, for
But we said
burglary.
they're already dead. He's not going to kill somebody else.
It's starting January 1st.
That's insane.
It's this.
How many people are going to move to Illinois?
What, so they get away with murder? I mean,
Well, how many illegal immigrants is DeSantis and Abbott going to send up there? They might be able to fill those spots.
Oh, man. I ain't touching that one.
Why? It's news, guys.
It's new. Yeah.
We talk about anything here.
Well, we watched it on a little bit of current events today on Democracy Now!
Okay, so I got to say this because this is crazy. Starting January 1st, this upcoming year, 2023, Illinois' non-detainable offenses. This is actual fact.
Blair, this is where you're from.
Yeah,
Yes,
be
yes.
proud.
Yes.
Aggravated battery, aggravated DUI,
Wow.
aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide.
Wait a minute. So I can get an aggravated DUI.
They can't arrest
flee
you.
from the cops.
They won't arrest
and
you.
they can't detain me.
Nope. Intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, and threatening a public official.
They can arrest you, but
They will probably still arrest you
cannot.
for that last
no,
one.
they can arrest you, but they can't keep you.
Can't detain you.
Yes.
Can't detain you
But they can arrest you and then book you and then let you go.
Yes.
because they're not. They can't. They won't prosecute it. Because the courts just won't prosecute it.
What? So they're not going to prosecute someone that is arrested for murder?
Second degree.
Second degree. It's crazy, man.
What in the world? Wrap your head around that. Like,
Well,
I'm looking at this.
I thought they were still getting charged with the crime, but I didn't realize that. No,
It's like, well, yeah, we're going to arrest you, but then we got to let
dude,
you
and we
go.
got people in prison for
Smoking pot.
Yeah, for smoking pot, and
Go kill somebody, and you get free to go.
We're kill the guy. He's still out on the street.
I Weston just left, and I look at him and go, "Gosh, I feel sorry for you. What did I do?"
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Can you imagine what it's going to be like when he's our age?
Man.
no,
Oh, man.
I don't want to.
I don't. Well,
This
I'll be
generation's
I'll be definitely
tough.
dead by then, but
We say you got a 5-year plan, Jason.
no, not a 5-year. I hope I last a little longer than that. I won't even be retired.
5-year plan. What? Don't die.
Die at the Black Cat podium there in room 105. That would be miserable.
Don't say that. That'd be terrible.
Where's the defibrillator at? Oh, no.
Should we call somebody with our cell phones? No, he didn't. He
He
wouldn't
said
want
no
us to.
cell phones out, so he can't do it. And I don't know how to use this phone. It's not working because you unplugged it, you
I'm
idiot.
laying on the floor in diabetic coma, and they're just looking at me.
TikTok.
Snapping it.
Yeah, make TikToks out of you.
Snap a doodle.
So yeah, Scott Frost. I don't know. That is some weird stuff going on there.
I mean, Herm getting fired, so they say, on Saturday.
Basically on the field.
But on the field, they met him at the end zone. That was a little strange to tell me that wasn't a conversation about something that's getting ready to happen. You better go talk to your players and maybe tell them a little bit something's probably going to be happening.
See me in my office first thing in the morning. Yeah. That might have been the conversation.
So is Drink going to make it then? Is he going to make it through the Mizzou season?
I hope so. I think he's had the best recruiting class in its history.
But
it takes time.
They struggled with Abilene Christian.
Did I not say after week one we talked about play calling, we talked about X's and O's and scheming, and I think it was all of you said, "Oh, you're not going to show anything against the weak, lame, and the blind," and I said, "I'm talking about the actual X's and O's and how to block and this, that, and the other," and it looks bad, and it has looked
real bad. Real bad.
So you hope they keep him because it looks bad?
No, I'm just saying you got to give the guy a chance. We live in this era.
Instant gratification.
Well, I want it. I want instant gratification. I've been a Mizzou fan forever, and I'm just sick and tired of watching them suck.
Well, it's been bad.
They've been sucking in basketball, too. It's just miserable.
Hey, just think, though, you can be Illinois football. It's so bad that Riley won't even cheer for him.
That's right. That's right.
He's
there you go.
No, don't get me started.
So
okay, all the way, my friend.
So I agree, though. I think you got to give it some time if you're gonna start anything. You got to give
how much time?
I give 5-year contract.
5-year.
What?
Got to. You got to
Listen,
get you all 4 years of recruiting.
It's killing me to see how bad they got beat by K-State and talking. I was in Columbia last week, and of course, there's a lot of guys that are Mizzou fans.
Was there just a gray cloud over the
Everybody
campus?
was just kind of like, oh man,
it was horrible.
Not great.
I haven't really watched the down of them. I've just from what I've read and heard.
Well, they're this week against Auburn, who Auburn wants to get rid of their coach. Auburn's favored on the ESPN predictors 72% to 28%.
We're terrible.
Well,
not good.
You're also in the SEC.
And I was trying to be positive and said they'd win 8.
I said they wouldn't even win 6, did I?
I said 4.
I was trying to be positive. That's a goal of mine this year. To be more positive.
You're the essence of positivity.
I've been struggling.
So, what else we got in college football, Zach?
Well, I mean, you look at all the rankings and the shakeups.
Is there any big, like a 2 and 3 plan or 4?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to go pay some little rinky-dink school like Appalachian State to, come and kick your butt?
$1.5 million?
Yeah, here, have $1.5 million.
And then turn around the following week and almost lose to Troy.
Yes.
What do you think about the SIU Carbondale upsetting Northwestern last Saturday?
Missouri State, yeah.
Hey, the Missouri State thing was great,
Arkansas?
and of course it's Bobby Petrino.
Yeah.
He shouldn't ride motorcycles.
Oh, jeez.
With the side pieces.
Yes, with his side chicks.
Side chick on the
on the motorcycle when you have an accident. It's not a good thing.
That's been a long time ago.
It was. But every time I see Bobby Petrino, anything, I'm just like, that guy.
I know everybody's like, "Psych."
And the scraped up face and all that.
Looks like he got his ass kicked.
He did by the road.
That would have been a very interesting conversation when he got home.
Oh, I bet so.
I don't think he made it home. His stuff was on fire out in the yard.
But you've got the traditional Florida.
Hopefully he lived in Illinois, so she didn't get detained.
Arson. Not detainable.
Oh, my
shit out of luck. Oh, man.
I mean, you've got Florida, Tennessee. That's Tennessee's 11, Florida's 20. I mean, other than that, you got Arkansas.
I don't even feel excited about
Arkansas, A&M.
That's not an exciting
I know.
game.
I'm looking at it.
Is it at A&M?
It's at A&M.
That doesn't mean anything. Not after Appalachian State beats you at home.
No, but
and Desmond Howard picked them to win the championship. Hey, what's up, Desmond? Stick to returning footballs.
Yes,
he was good at that.
Yeah, he was.
He won the Heisman, didn't he?
He won MVP of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Green Bay.
Desmond Howard, yeah.
Was it against the Patriots?
No, that's Woodson.
Yes.
Woodson.
Thought it was.
Woodson played for Green Bay.
So
Charles
Desmond Howard
from Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the pose.
But played for Green Bay
and won
the Super Bowl
MVP.
MVP. Yeah. Against the New England Patriots.
Against the Patriots. That's why I
Led by
liked it.
Drew
That's why I
Bledsoe.
remembered it so much.
This is a Drew Bledsoe Patriots. That didn't even count.
What was it because of Brady? Are you not a Brady fan? Well, then we'll go right into the NFL.
No, I'm not. I am a Brady fan now. I
Now?
used to not be, but dude, he's hilarious.
How about
Not as funny as Manning was in that thing, but
Oh, that was good. How about getting your top wide receiver, one of the best receivers since he's been in the league, suspended for a game?
Yes,
Because you're that's my quarterback. What am I supposed to do?
That's my quarterback.
He had a TO moment.
Well, it has been discussed. I'm surprised he got suspended for a game for
Had to.
That's stupid.
He had to.
No, he didn't.
It was this. I think it was the second pushing match or flag or whatever.
So it's suspended for a game.
But we're talking about
and Ray Rice knocked the hell out of his wife and got two.
He got 6.
Four.
I thought.
Four.
Reduced down 2.
But we're talking about
that
football.
dude got away with murder, man. Come on.
But here's the thing: it's not like he took
Ray
his
Lewis.
helmet off and threw
Ray
a punch
Lewis.
a couple times.
I was gonna say, hey, Aaron Donald had 2 helmets, I think, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was nunchuck style.
It was an assault charge.
Yeah.
Not in Illinois, but it's okay.
But
What? Aaron Donald beat somebody up?
With 2 football helmets. In that joint
this is a couple
scrimmage
weeks
game
ago, yeah.
before the season.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what happened to him? Nothing.
because he's
He's the
Aaron Donald.
best defensive
I don't
player in the
care.
league.
Again,
Dude, it's all about money with that. Whoever he is,
Roger.
Roger Goodall,
the Antichrist.
dude, he is.
He's terrible. He's a terrible human being.
Cronky can rot in hell. They can all. You know what?
Jerry Jones, too.
Oh,
Jerry
he's
Jones
one
is
that
the
did
ringleader
that.
to do it.
He was the ringleader to get rid of it.
I just like to have everybody making money. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Everybody's make money.
Well, you sure ain't gonna win any Super
You're not
Bowls.
going to make any money there in St.
Lousy
Louis.
GM.
You just move you on over
Lousy
to Los
owner.
Angeles. Build your new stadium.
So I can make some money.
I'm
he
going
ran
to invest in some of that property,
Jimmy
too.
Johnson out of there. He's an idiot. He's about as bad as
What's
Al
Jerry
Davis.
Jones ever done since Jimmy Johnson? Nothing. Barry Switzer won with Jimmy Johnson's guys.
Yes, exactly
Okay?
right.
And you know what? All you Cowboy fans out there, just stop, okay? That ended in the early 90s. You're done.
Yeah, they're not
They're
America's
not
team.
America's
No.
team. They're not
No,
at all.
not.
Hell, the Steelers are more America's team than they are.
Well, I was going to say Green Bay, but
Green Bay would be more America's team.
I mean, hell, at least the fans own it.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I just can't stand. I mean, they kept showing Kroenke the other night when they were playing. I wanted to freaking punch the gosh damn TV.
Well, they didn't win, so
Essence of
I
positivity,
celebrated.
Jason.
yeah.
I celebrated.
Essence of positivity,
Hey,
Jason.
speaking of that, our polls. I think I was undefeated this week, and if I would have known the first week,
You knew about it.
how
No,
did I know?
I didn't know
don't
about
see
it.
it anywhere on
Gosh.
their messages.
I tried to go back and find it,
So did I.
and I couldn't. I went back.
You notice
for like
though, all the boys
forever.
guys and private school guys are on there.
Yeah.
They knew.
Because they don't check our emails.
because that was probably.
I don't have
get
an
an
email
email
with it.
from it. I just get it on our thing.
Me too. I don't get emails from it.
Whoa, whoa! whoa. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, whatever.
Here
I
we
didn't do
go.
it, so that's okay.
It was a Google Doc. I didn't get no email.
I didn't either.
I didn't get an email.
Thank you, Zach, for being honest.
Zach, did you do yours
For this week?
No, for the first week.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were
Well,
probably.
because he's that pious. He hurt. You told him to.
Yeah, you're
I
like.
didn't tell him to do anything.
You
If he
assistant coach better
he's
do
up there.
this.
He's up there with his calculator, working on stats in his office all the time.
Oh, I probably
Oh, yeah.
figured he was dealing with people on their phones.
I was. Kids coming from Zach's class.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not a one.
He has the autonomy to let them use the phone in his class.
No, I do not.
It's my class, so I get to choose what they get to do. So, anyway,
Next topic.
you know,
Yeah,
hey, how
definitely
good? How
not
good is
so.
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
If I had to pick a quarterback right now, that's who I'd want. I just love
You
the
know, I would still take Mahomes.
Nope. I'd take Allen.
One
just
game
because-
or one game or the year.
Oh well, if it's one game, I'm probably going to take Mahomes.
Yeah.
But for a year, you want Allen. For
I like Allen.
Okay,
man.
look, I like Josh Allen, and I think he's really, really good. But I think he's the second best quarterback. I still think Mahomes is the best quarterback. He's won. He's been to 2. He's
What
got
about
put up the
Tua?
numbers.
Jury's still out.
Hey, find
looked
squirrels,
great.
find acorns too.
Hey.
Hold on, he's 8-1 or 9-0, something like that in his last 9 starts, going back to last year.
No, he's much improved, and obviously when you throw 6 touchdown passes in a game, that's
Well,
pretty impressive.
It helps having Waddell and Hill too.
Well, hey,
Gosh, yes.
you're a better quarterback when you got better guys around you. So unless you're
that's what
Tom
I-
Brady, and then you can make anybody.
That's
better.
what I was kind of wanting to see with Mahomes, and he's proved that he's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't just
Dude,
looking
his
at Travis
escape
Kelce.
ability and just his ability to develop plays that other quarterbacks
He threw
can't
the
do.
ball underhanded between 2 guys running to his right, across his body to. I'm like, that's just nuts. It's just nuts,
Insane.
and it's
Wait,
it's not
hey.
nearly as good as the one where he's falling down and threw it.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just that little thing. You're just like, okay,
All right,
he's
wait
really
till the
good.
number 5 leading passer in the area comes to your house this week. We're going to have some stuff like that, right? No pressure, Darren. No pressure.
You just put it out there. I don't know.
We may not even throw the ball this week. I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know what the game plan
We'll
is.
see. I don't know. We're
only
gonna.
Wednesday.
We got to find stats. We got to research. We got.
You can look those stats up. Those stats are in there.
Yes,
know,
those,
I know.
those stats are out there.
Those stats are in the Ethernet. Yeah.
Yes.
I pulled some of them up yesterday.
So okay. So you mentioned we get Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. How about Jalen Hurts?
Do it.
That's
Hey,
my boy.
yeah.
That's your boy.
That's my boy.
Why?
Fantasy man.
Oh,
My,
I don't want to talk
blind
about
draft.
my first week of
My
fantasy.
blind
was
draft, I had to beat Jason on the last night on Monday night because I heard scoring 30-something points.
I didn't even look at ours. I lost to you.
Barely.
I was way ahead of you.
Yeah, and then
Like by a lot.
Yeah, like 20-something points, and then Hurts got 34.
Yeah,
or
my
something.
first week, Jason beat me about as bad as he's going to in the regular season in basketball.
Here we
I was
go.
like, holy hell, I just got my ass kicked.
Me and Bruce talked about this Friday.
Talked about what? Your fantasy team?
No, we talked about how bad you and McVey have been sandbagging on the show. He goes, "Yeah, I've been watching." He goes, "They're the defending champs. They are the
There's
defending
no
champs.
defending
They beat us at our place.
There's
And-
no.
and-
That's hard to do.
And that's hard to do down there at Parville.
Parville.
And you are still the conference champs.
Okay.
It's a new
Until you lose it, ask Blair. He knows. Till you lose it.
We're not playing for 2022. It's 2023.
No, you're not playing for a 4-peat like the guy next to you.
I say pressure. The pressure's on him.
By the way, Tony Teague and Rhodes came up with the answer for our guy who used to party, who's Larry Eustacy.
Who?
Larry Eustacy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Gosh, that now it rings a bell.
Tony would know that, and Coach Rhodes would know that.
Yeah. Kevin did say that, and Creighton is in Omaha.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go.
So we have 3 listeners.
3 people watch the
I mean,
show.
now that you
Appreciate you
brought-
three.
Now we just need Coach Winkler.
Now that
he's
you brought
supposed to be
up,
busy.
now that you brought up Omaha, which I know it's Eli Manning, not. It was. It was Eli Manning.
Not Peyton.
Dude,
Incognito.
that was hilarious.
It's so good.
And he talks in third person.
Chattering fast. Chattering fast. If you haven't watched it, YouTube it.
It's on TikTok. It's,
Eli Manning goes undercover as a walk-on at Penn State. So you can Eli Manning, Penn State, undercover, whatever, walk-on. And it's about a 12-minute little clip.
How do kids not know that's Eli Manning?
Because he's been out of the league for a while.
I don't care.
He's 40-something.
Yeah.
He's not 40.
Yes.
Yes, he is. He's older than us.
I don't remember what year he graduated
Well, hey, older than you guys.
Yeah. He's
Where's Jim when I need him?
Yeah. He's a year or two older than me. Yeah. Yeah. That's.
Hey, what age, Jason, did you get your AARP card?
I don't know. Ask Jim.
Hey, you get it at 50. I already know that.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be like, wait a second. AARP and diapers. Well, I mean, that makes sense, but the diapers are smaller, though.
These don't fit.
That was pretty good. I did have to wake up to pee twice last night. So.
Wait, that's me on every day, and I'm like younger than you. It's like the dog barks, and it's like, I pee. Just like that
dog barks, so I got to get up and pee.
Well, might as well.
Pretty much. I'm awake now. Gotta go. Just like that.
Oh, my God.
The subjects talked about on the coach's box.
He's holes and poles and pee and all this, that, and the other, right?
Holes and poles and
okay.
pee.
That's not what I thought you said hose. I was like, oh, my God.
Holes and poles.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And to quote Celebrity Jeopardy, and the show has reached a new low.
I was like, oh, my God. No way. I was like, there's no way McVey said that.
Oh,
But I
wow.
thought, hey, it's off the rails.
122-ish?
It's episode 122. Hell, the FCC hasn't kicked us off yet, so I guess we're okay.
They're about to.
Probably.
I'm pulling M&M. The FCC.
They won't let us be. All right, we'll be right back if you want to stick around.
Hi, I'm Fran Tarkenton, Hall of Fame quarterback and founder of Tarkenton Financial. And this is my good friend and partner, Brian Waits, founder of Waits Financial Services.
Thanks, Fran. At Waits Financial Services, we believe in educating our clients, providing courteous service, and helping every person we work with create a winning game plan for their retirement.
Retirement is a lot like football. You need a solid game plan and great teammates in order to achieve success. That's why I started Tarkenton Financial, to help educate people about their choices and connect them with advisors I trust. And Brian is one of my trusted partners.
I'm here to help you meet your financial goals, minimize your tax burden, and ensure that you have income guaranteed for life. Let's get to work on your retirement game plan.
Call Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services today. You'll be glad you did.
New at Case & Buck's, all-you-can-eat soup and salad all day, every day. Choose from homemade soups like tortellini, loaded steak, green pepper, and many more. 7095 Metropolitan Boulevard in Barnhart, Missouri, just off 55. See our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
I have a question about my listing price.
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
Make Vacations by Michael your first choice for adventure. So call Michael Hicks today, 314-496-6122.
You aren't looking for a cookie cutter experience with your agent. You are looking for someone who is going to go above and beyond or think outside the box. You are looking for someone who is going to be there for you no matter what, and someone who is going to walk you through the entire process. My name is Kelly Kaufman with Gateway Real Estate, and my passion is the people I work with. Real estate is personal. A home is not just the four walls, it's the people who live there and the memories you share. That's why I focus on the people I serve and make them a top priority throughout the entire process. I'm there for you. No matter what your budget is, no matter where you are, and no matter how long it takes, I will be there with you every step of the way. If you are looking for an agent who cares about you and will do everything to make sure you are taken care of, give me a call, 314-221-6090.
I'm kind of a social media nerd. I'm also kind of a burglar. The couple that lives here posted online that they're out of town, so I'm turning su casa into mi casa. And if you share every detail of your life on social media, this could be you. So get Allstate, where agents keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
All right, everybody, welcome back to our last segment of the Coach's Box. A couple real quick things put out there. Tomorrow at noon, we have a new episode of On the Move with the Caravan Football Preview with Jim Powers, friend of the show. It is going to be, Jim's going to preview some great matchups, I think, in the St. Louis metro area and Jefferson County for this week, as well as talking about some of our great athletes, great programs. So tune in. That's brought to you by Off the Rails Media and Scoops with Danny Mac. That is Dan McLaughlin, who's the voice of the St. Louis Cardinals. And check out scoopswithdannymac.com for all free content that highlights high school athletes throughout the St. Louis metro area and Jefferson County. And if you don't have anything better to do and you want to watch a great matchup, I think it's going to be a good matchup. Plus, we have some guys.
The Three Stooges?
Yeah, it'll be the Three Stooges calling this one.
Yep.
For all the young people who watch, they don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Hey, viewers, name which one is what.
Oh, that would be great. Anyway, Between the Lines Friday Night Football is going to feature the Herculean Black Cats taking on the St. Pius X Lancers.
Oh, you didn't even have it up there.
I just let it go.
Yeah.
And pregame's going to start about 6:45. Game time 7 p.m. is presented by Off the Rails Media. You can watch for free on Streamline Sports app, which you can get on Google Play,
And
Apple, Roku, Fire TV. It's free. Then you can watch it on the Coach's Box YouTube channel, also for free. We will have a link on Facebook so you guys can check that out as well. And should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. You're going to have Zac McVey on the call. You're going to have Riley Blair on color. I am comic relief, as always.
And we'll have our own Jason Jarvis on the sideline.
Jason Jarvis on the sideline. We can mic him up.
I'm going to be
Let's
up
mic him
above
up.
you.
Oh, you're going to be in the booth up top.
If I climb up there, I don't know how. I don't remember what it is.
the wing's
over
going to be.
Big, long
boy.
steps.
It's a lot of steps, bro. And then a
Is it?
ladder.
And
And then a ladder up.
okay, that's what I thought because boss wanted me to go up there, and I was wondering what. I couldn't remember how to get up there. If it was going to be hard.
Stairs.
All those big steps.
If this is a full belt jacket, you better get up there.
Well, I just didn't know how the.
You may need to get there at 4 o'clock just to get up. Taking that long to get up there.
Oh,
I've been up here for so long.
It's
We did
those
those
real
shows.
long.
Why don't you bring your
stairs
Gatorade
in the
bottle?
back.
Yeah, Gatorade.
Hey, just turn your head. Gotta go.
I gotta go. Mommy, what's that?
I can't believe they haven't built a press box over on the other side, like a big old thing over there on the other side for the opposing team to be on the top over there or something.
Why?
Well, you can donate.
Yeah, if you want to donate for the Fun for St. Pius, we'd appreciate that. You can even put a little Herculaneum. This is Herculaneum's property.
Brought to you by,
Just sit over there in your little booth.
Brought to you by Herculaneum.
Herculaneum girls basketball boosters. Hoopster boosters or whatever it is over there.
Boys and girls. Boys and girls.
Used to not be, but it is now. All of a sudden.
He's like, hey, I need
What is
some
it?
of that money.
Is it Hoopsters?
Black Cat Hoopsters.
Okay, I didn't know if it was Hoopster boosters or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Nifty.
that
That'd
was
be cool.
my elementary kids' T-shirts this year were future Black Cat Hoopster.
There you go.
He's never mind.
I can't give those out, Zach. Can't do that. No, they frown on
No,
it.
he's going to have a coach's box shirt with holes and poles coming
And that holes keeps making me think you're saying something else.
Holes and poles.
Oh, my goodness.
Holes and poles and pee is what you said while ago.
Holes and pee.
Lord have mercy.
So what other than us and Pius going, you got Festus and Hillsboro, which is a interesting matchup. Can the Tigers play well against a good Hillsboro team? And
Is this week St. John and Park Hills?
St. John Valley? No,
Park
Vincent
Hills.
Vincent Valley. isn't
Vincent
it?
Valley.
It's Vincent Valley. So
St. John and Park Hills, I thought. Both undefeated.
I'm predicting Valley. I'm predicting Valley by 40 or more.
Valley probably.
Valley is phenomenal.
good.
Oh, my gosh.
Valley by 40 or more. I'll take that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it Big Ditka or Little Ditka? That's about how it is when you're talking about Valley, right?
Yeah. You're gonna just I don't know. I really want to
St.
see.
John and Park Hills. I don't know who's playing.
I'm trying to. You guys keep talking. I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah, we'll carry the show, Zach. It's pretty normal. You look up your stuff. We'll carry the show.
My back was kind of hurting a little bit over
That definitely is hurt. It's hurt all basketball season.
Yours
It's
is
definitely
hurt.
now.
Yours is hurt from setting up.
The question is who's North County got
Central St. John.
There it is.
Yeah, Central St.
Where's
John.
that game at?
At Central.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Central by 3.
At the Rebel Dome.
3 scores.
Oh, 3 scores.
Central by 3 scores.
Wow.
What about North County? Who do they rebound with after
They have Battle, which is
Is that a
Columbia?
Thursday night game too? Is that tomorrow night?
I have to look it up.
I know they have about 4 Thursday night games, or 3 or 4 Thursday night games.
There is Thursday night games.
Officials.
Well, I know,
yeah.
but I mean,
North County, I think I saw where they have 2 or 3 Thursday night games this year.
wow.
I thought this was one of them, but I could be wrong.
They're at Columbia on the 23rd.
Well,
That would be Friday.
That's Friday, yeah.
Yep.
I thought they had a couple different.
There's some good matchups. Then you go up in St. Louis, and there's some really good matchups.
Yes, there is.
Valley Vincent.
There you go. Just like that. So a lot of good stuff happening. You can catch the best game though between the lines football.
Yes.
We do that.
Yes.
Friday night football.
Whatever. I mess it up all the time.
Friday night.
I am going to butcher it every single
Friday night
time.
football edition because
I'm going to do it wrong every time on purpose now.
When we decide last minute, like you always decide to do everything last minute, we'll do a basketball game.
Dang, dude, he is like just airing you out.
Ding dong.
I should tell you to get my name out of your mouth.
Okay, well,
There you go.
Hey, we'll do a basketball. We'll probably wind up doing a basketball game, and that'll be Between the Lines basketball edition. And then when you all do a baseball game, Between the Lines baseball edition.
I'll just come on there and I'll say it'll be Between the Football Edition lines.
Between the squiggly lines.
It's your night Friday football lines between the.
Between some
There you
lines.
go. Maybe I'll just say it in Pig Latin, and then
There
that
you
way
go.
it's nobody understands, right?
Some lines in
dude, it's
football.
off the rails media football.
Somebody's like, "What is going on?" Don't worry about it. This is
He's having
normal.
a stroke.
I do know something is hotter than
Hell, nobody's watching anyway.
Exactly.
It is hotter than Hades in here tonight.
It is hot. Well, it was a record-breaking day, I believe, heat-wise.
Yes, it
It was
was.
like 98, 99.
It's pretty warm. How about And you worried about
Speaking of
Wayno?
warm.
I'm worried about Wayno.
Well, that was our last kind of topic.
that's
that we
Yeah,
were-
because we always talk about the Cardinals first, so we had to bring them in last.
There's stuff that we can get to, and there's one last kind of debatable topic about it, but let's talk about the Cardinals. I mean, are you more concerned with Wayno? Are you more concerned with the offense? Are you more concerned with is Pujols going to get to 700?
Okay, listen, all I care about right now is Pujols getting 700.
Yeah.
Pujols getting 700 and Aaron Judge hitting as many home runs as he can is the only thing I care about right now.
I just want the Cardinals
They're going to make the playoffs.
to make it to the World Series and have a chance to win a World Series.
I want the Cardinals against the Yankees. I want
wanna see
Pujols
that.
and Judge.
That's
been the one I want to see my whole life.
So
That'd be cool.
So
I might sell my soul to get me a ticket.
Okay, so
You might have to.
You
I thought
probably
that was
would.
for the conference championship. I didn't know.
so
No, I already lost that last year. Damn it.
so
Gosh dang Lancers.
my dad was now he hates baseball, and that's a long story. But my
He's
grandpa
got
was a
plenty
big
of time to
Yankees
tell you about
fan.
it, though. I remember.
My grandpa was a big Yankees fan because he would watch. He loved the Cardinals, but when he watched national TV, you would see Yankees games, obviously. So as he was, got finally old enough to have afford a TV, that's what he got to watch. So then my dad watched Yankees games. He was a Yankees fan. So my closest thing to seeing the Yankees and Cardinals was 2004. A year that I would love to forget about in baseball. Okay? 100,000% would love to forget that year actually even happened.
So I probably shouldn't say that in 2003 I went and watched the Cardinals play in the Bronx in the old stadium.
No, you've already said that, and that's fine.
Yeah, it was.
I'm in for the World Series.
Yeah, World Series.
Because I've watched the Yankees play at Busch Stadium. I got to see Derek Jeter play in his last season. That was cool. But to see the two most winning franchises in baseball play for the World Series is something that I would love to see in my lifetime.
Harrison Bader coming back to St. Louis.
Killing it, man.
Yeah,
great debut.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, they love him up there. He's going to run around, fly around all over the place, and do crazy
Just no
stuff.
hair.
You just can't. Just got to cut your hair.
A little different for sure.
Yeah, he looks a little different. I mean, he doesn't look like a hippie anymore.
Both teams got some good deal out of that, so hey, Yankees can't complain
right now, I think the Cardinals are still ahead on that one.
Yeah, they've gotten the last 8.5 weeks or whatever, 6.5, 7.5 weeks.
He's only lost one game since trade deadline.
He didn't look real good in that one, but
but yeah, you're gonna have those. You're gonna have clunker. I don't.
Then it goes back to the point. Is it? Are you worried about pitching or are you worried about offense? Because it's one run in 3 games.
It's one run in 34 innings.
Well, I'm thinking that we've relied on our pitching so heavily that our pitching is struggling now, and our hitting is when our pitching's not well, we don't hit the ball. I seem like it's a reoccurring. If our pitching's not well, we don't hit.
We're also kind of in that one pitch away from hitting it out, and when you rely on the long ball,
yes,
that's a problem.
Yes,
and that is my biggest concern.
We won a lot of games by the long ball. I mean,
know. And we've also churned out some runs at times with some timely hitting. It's just at this point in the season, making sure that you go back to having the right approach at the plate, and just you can't get it all back at once. If you're in a slump, you just got to try to get one.
We're in a little lull here. I'm not a big fan of the lull.
Is it because they have the 8-game lead? They see that if they get like we've talked about, it's last night. Including last night, this 8-game stretch between San Diego, LA, and Milwaukee. They're thinking if we can get through that, then it's smooth sailing basically with Pittsburgh the rest of the way. We can kind of buy our time.
Did you see what Ron Rose just said? Cardinals are being no hit through 4 innings. So I mean, the offense is a little bit of a worry
right now for sure. But I also think that we're giving some guys rest here.
I can say,
and I don't think we're having our number one lineup out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're putting some guys in some spots that I think are.
I agree. They're playing some young players. I'm not a big fan. I want us to win. I want us to get back to mashing the gosh dang baseball and don't let off the gas. We
do that. We don't seem to play very well.
And I don't want us Oh, we're going to turn the switch on here in a few weeks when
Turn it
it's
back on?
time.
Well, O'Neal still hasn't come out of whatever funk he's been in.
No.
He's not played
He's
consistent.
not in a funk. That's who he is. He had one good year.
Man, you're so negative, bro. And on top of that, Carlson, I think if he's really hurt, then he's hurt. But if he was just struggling that bad, man, you just gotta let him hit through it. You didn't want to trade him for Soto. He prived him from Mo's dead hands. Then okay, great. Let him freaking play and put him out there.
Yes. But you said Gorman got sent down?
Gorman got sent down, and they brought Yepes back. I mean, right now they're just trying to find some guys, get some. Gorman needs to go back to Memphis and hit.
Yes.
He needs to hit. He needs to get his confidence.
Well, he needs to play every day.
He needs to play every day. We stopped playing him again, playing the matchups. Okay? When Pujols is gone next year and he's not coming back, I'm sorry. I don't care if they keep trying to get him. When he's gone, then you can start slotting guys in and playing him at DH, play him as a DH, whatever, so you can have the defense. But you got to think, man, outside of the two big bats for the Cardinals and then Pujols in the second half and a little bit out of Nootbaar, what else have they got? What else have they had consistently?
Tommy. I think he's been.
Tommy's just been what, a 260 hitter at best.
Hey, in today's MLB, that's pretty darn good.
Okay,
on base.
Aaron Judge wanted to hit 300, and he did. And he's
Triple
hit,
Crown.
and he's hit 60 home runs.
Hey, Triple Crown. He's
winning all. He's leading in all categories, and he was 1 for 2 the last time I saw.
And
the
that bank account just keeps going. Cha-ching,
yeah, that's what I said. Like every time he hits one, it's like you could. The Yankees brass has got to be going, yeah. It's going to hurt.
I don't know if they sign him.
So you're talking.
I bet you they don't.
That's not, I bet he
I don't
does,
know how
I bet
you
he
don't.
Because he doesn't sign.
Okay. I don't know how that you're not the Yankees. You mortgage the farm because if you don't re-sign Aaron Judge after this season that he's having, barring he goes in the postseason and lays an A-Rod egg, they will burn that place to the ground. They will burn Yankee Stadium to the ground because
there's already been a blueprint for that, and it's called Pujols. The Cardinals literally except in Pujols' case, he won 2 World Series, 3 MVPs, all these Gold Gloves, Silver Slugger. Judge hasn't done any of that.
Judge will be the MVP this year.
Okay, there's one. He's still behind Pujols for a couple. And
sorry,
I'm just saying that the Yankees
generational talent like Albert Pujols, or just
the Yankees
6'8" masher.
Are different than the Cardinals when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yes. Okay, see, in your Yankee Stadium, you're in a big market, East Coast, New York nightlife, whatever. Yeah, all they have to do is throw. Just here,
bang,
have some gold bricks, done. I mean, I'm serious. I would overpay for him just because of how much money you going to make off Aaron Judge in comparison to how much you got to pay him. How much better does he make you as a team? Hell, he's playing center. He played center field for him. He's batting leadoff. The dude had 60 home runs. Tell me any other time in the history of baseball, the guy who's leading in the Triple Crown and has that many home runs is batting lead off.
I don't know, probably Babe Ruth or somewhere.
Babe Ruth never batted.
I'm just saying,
maybe Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter. I mean, giving him a bank of money.
Matt Carpenter might be back for the playoffs too.
Mustache and all.
Mustache.
Well, he's got to keep the stash. I mean,
mustache. Ron Rhodes. He probably knows.
He's probably already reported to Ron when he's coming back. Ron sent Ron some salsa.
Ron Rhodes is the Adam Schefter of Matt Carpenter news.
Yes.
So, speaking of Albert, number 700, if you're a guy and maybe you're on you're not really a big name pitcher, Why don't you?
Why do you want to be Steve Traxel?
Let me put my name in the record books here. Let me give you that.
Who's Steve Traxel?
Hold on, time out.
That is falling forward.
You cannot ever say fall forward to me anymore. That has shifted to this dude right here.
You tell me that those pictures aren't.
Why would you want your no?
Hey,
but why would you not think that?
I want to strike him out. I want to be the pitcher that on his last day when he needs
I want to be that guy
and I
too.
strike his ass out and you don't get it.
But you guarantee those guys think that.
Crap. No, they don't.
Oh, you're
telling me
mind.
Steve Traxel's glad he gave up that home run.
Who did he give it up to?
I forget. Pujols.
No.
But here's the thing.
Was it Bonds?
No.
Who was it?
McGuire.
Yeah, McGuire. Sorry. Yeah.
So, but you sit and watch that Cub game.
I was too excited.
Sorry.
That Cub
I was too
game,
excited
and
about
you
his
can't
stupidity.
Tell me that guy didn't throw that dang ball literally like batting practice to him.
Steve Traxel?
No, that guy
from the Cubs.
I mean, he literally threw it was like friggin' batting practice.
Maybe it was the catcher.
Bad, yeah.
It was like Space Jam. Don't swing.
I'm just gonna tell you
slider.
that-
So you're telling me now that people are serving it up to Pujols?
There's no way.
I don't think there are right now, but I think when you come into that last series and he's one away,
No way.
those guys from the Pittsburgh Pirates, which
Absolutely
are never going to
not.
be able to do anything, that
No.
guy's going to say, I'll give it to him.
Hey,
Let's just throw it right down the middle. Let him go with it.
If anyone would have ever said this, I would say it was McVey.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm thinking these guys.
You said you would be serving it up on a platter.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm saying is those guys. You think those guys are going to say that and do that?
No, I wouldn't do that. There is no way. I am way too competitive.
I'm totally against
No,
that.
you're not against it. You brought it up.
No, I just said wanted to bring it up to talk about it. I didn't say I was going to for it. No
That's
way.
not what I heard.
No, you're out of your mind.
It's finally not me.
You're out of your effing mind.
Whoa! Whoa! Family show here.
Where's the air horn? Where's the air horn over there? Where's your sound effects?
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, if you were in that point, do you think some of those guys are saying
That's all
those
I got.
things? What in the world? Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. He's got sound effects.
No, wait. I hate sound effects.
I used to hate
I
that.
hate
What
sound
would he say?
effects.
Oh, my gosh. Cray. I could just take you
He's
out.
cray-cray over there. He's cray-cray.
He is cray-cray.
Oh, anyway.
Tonight, Casper.
Casper.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, Coach Powers. Appreciate that, buddy.
You bet.
What was Power saying?
All right, so here I am going to bring up.
Kenny Waller, no, I did not say that.
Yes, he did.
Go back and read it.
Go read it.
Read it.
Read it. Read what? The audio.
Somebody
read the
type
audio.
in the scrap as we
It's
talk.
coming across the screen.
Transcript. Closed captioning brought.
It is. Look right
Closed
there.
captioning brought to you by Off the Rails Media and Illinois Public School
It's gonna be real
Education.
hard
Between
for
the
me
phonics.
to make fun of him anymore about falling forward.
It's going to be a second-degree murder interview here. I'm going to get by with it.
He's going to run to Illinois.
No, it doesn't count. I crossed the river.
You can't catch me now. Just take you over to the east side. That's all I got to do.
I'm sure you've been there plenty of times.
I knew it was going
He
there.
likes it. He likes holes and poles.
Lights go out, holes and poles.
And pee.
Now starring at the Diamond Cabaret, Chris Miller.
What's all that glitter from? We had arts and crafts in school today.
Cray.
And it was all right here.
Oh, my goodness.
Right here.
See,
Was
Waller
that
said the truth hurts, man.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if he's talking about the holes and
the holes and
poles.
He's talking about me, I'm
Oh, my goodness. All right,
Yes.
but it.
That is worse than fall forward right there, bro.
sure. Okay.
Okay.
I seem to think that some guys will think that.
That's
But
like
here's
when the
the thing.
dude fell down when Strahan went to get in the
Brett
quarterback.
Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre falls down.
Oh,
Do you want to? I don't want to get hit by Strahan. I think I'd fall down too. I don't want to get hit.
Well, you might
fell down.
I
So
know he did.
You might be safe if you turn sideways
I don't
and
wanna
tuck.
be- what's his face? I
Don't
don't
turn.
wanna be-
Listen, turn sideways and tuck between his teeth, and you might not get hit. Wow. Glad he's not watching the show.
Yeah, there you go. He's got the morning show to do. No, I don't want to be. What's his face? Has got
gotta be up early.
broken rib cartilage from the Chargers.
No,
Their quarter Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah, Herbert. Just
I
Herbert.
still can't believe you think them professional athletes are just going to serve it up.
Well, here's
I'm
my.
just thinking it's the thing to be talked
But
about.
here's why he's bringing it up. Not really, but I'm trying to tie it in. Here's the debatable.
I really don't know, but
here's the debatable topic. It shouldn't be an issue because Albert Pujols has hit 700 home runs plus in his career.
Why, you're saying because of the different parks?
No, because I'm saying about postseason. Because I think it's absolutely asinine.
No.
Yes, and we're going to debate it. And I'm going to tell you why.
No,
you're
you
wrong.
don't play the same amount of games. Everyone does
Doesn't
it. So
matter.
records would be
Yeah.
mute and no, you can't say, well, he's the home run leader
Yes.
and then no.
He hit the home runs.
But not in the regular season.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
It's in
it does.
Okay,
Postseason records have
so
always
your
been-
coaching career, when you won districts, those wins don't count for your
We're
total.
not talking about professional sports.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, we are.
Those wins don't count.
Because then when you talk about college sports, their stats count all the way through.
I know that's as
It's
it should.
professional sports.
I think it's absolutely
because you have playoff
I'm
games,
going to work.
series.
Nope. I'm going to do my job.
No.
I did my job. I hit a home run.
No,
for the
but
day.
it's not like
Hold on. So they're getting paid? No, my paycheck is my paycheck.
Here we go with one of those.
Why is
black
it related
Zac
to
sees
the
it like
paycheck?
this.
Because I'm going to work. I put my hard hat on. I showed up. I did my job.
And you're playing a game.
But I'm doing.
I put my
something-
helmet on. I grab my stick to hit the ball.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
And I did it at work. So
No.
therefore, because I'm at, did they
It's
play?
professional
Did they play in some
athlete.
other postseason arena? No, they played in Busch Stadium, or they played wherever. It should count.
No.
I agree with
No.
you, Zach. I think it should.
Why? Tell me why.
Oh
Tell me
my
why.
God, you're both asinine.
Yeah, I agree.
Why should it not count?
If you hit it,
You
should
hit
count.
it.
No.
It's no different
Then
than
tell
any
me.
other
All
time.
you're saying is no over there.
No,
here's the
because
thing.
it's just the way it is.
If your team is that good enough for you to be able to play postseason, you hit that home run, it should count. Like it's a meaningful at bat. Am I not correct?
Yeah, in the postseason.
In the
If you're on a
postseason.
It's okay.
It's still
season.
the bat.
It's still
Post
the season.
season.
Okay, so we have a regular season champion? No, you're going to have a 20.
It's regular season records. It's
Yeah,
not,
your
you're
regular
going to
season
have-
champion would be like your division winner.
You
would
have-
get what's
No.
what's your prize for that? If being the best team in the league, you get home field or home court
individual
advantage.
stats should not
No.
be based on how well your team. So he was on a good
Career.
team. So
My career.
No, I'm
is
talking
involved.
about-
no, it doesn't matter.
Your
It should
stats.
not be involved
No.
because you could be you could be Barry Sanders and play for Detroit.
Yep,
and then
never have a chance
Never
to-
have a
yeah.
chance to play in the
But you still
playoffs.
have
One
your-
playoff game, right?
But you still
Okay,
have
whatever.
your records.
That's it.
You
No,
still have your
it's
statistics.
But no,
Sure,
all those other running backs are going to have all the chances to break those records by playing extra games that he didn't get the chance to play because he played on a crappy team.
Yeah, and Brady playing in
Then
an
he
AFC
should've-
championship game for like 12 straight years.
Oh my
and
God,
8
he'd have
Super
every
Bowls.
quarterback. Yeah,
He does anyway because he's been playing for 50 years.
he
But-
does not.
Yeah, actually, he
outside
he
of
has,
interceptions.
No, yeah, I think
That's
that's
Brett Favre.
That's the only thing he doesn't
Yeah.
lead
Okay.
in.
Well-
but he's played his longevity. That's
Yeah,
different.
his longevity,
But,
but-
it's all regular
It's your-
season.
Okay, so so the World Series champion, the NBA championship, the NFL champion, the Super Bowl,
Stanley Cup.
all that stuff. So that's only counts for the World Series this year is only going to be the 2022 regular season champion. No, it's the World Series because it's the entire year. It's the entire
Should be.
year.
You make the MLB postseason. You qualify for
It
the
is
postseason.
separate.
You have to qualify
Yeah,
for the
I'm-
postseason.
When postseason football starts for us,
Here,
everyone's 0-0.
Yeah.
Still in a bat.
It's still it is still you doing your job.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength because this is just insane.
This is it's
What do the
asinine.
viewers think?
Well, let's
Comment.
see.
Well,
all
just
five of
comment.
you
All
watching.
five, and then when
I
you
agree
you
with
watch it
McVey.
again for
I'm
free.
with Zach. That's what Kevin and
Oh, we
Ron
have two
Rhodes
people.
both.
Hold on, time out.
And
Rhodes
let-
said
let's-
that?
Yes, he's agreeing.
All
with me.
right.
You hear that?
Two of our
Rhodes?
5
Okay,
viewers right now are
okay.
with us.
Ron Rhodes.
When you go,
Just stop.
And
Ron
I'm the
Rhodes.
third, you're the
if
fourth.
this
It's
is-
past his bedtime.
If this
It's
is a
9:40.
basketball thing, then I would take what he's saying. But this is baseball.
I would
but I'm
take his
saying it's
baseball. He
pro
took it-
sports. It's
It does
took a
okay.
team
All sports. I still
to the
don't
final.
All
No.
four major
State
sports.
postseason.
All four major sports
it's the
have
it's
a
the
separation.
season. It's the entire.
It isn't. Everybody is not playing. You're not playing the same amount of games. Because you're on a good team. I got drafted by Detroit. I can't help that I got drafted by Detroit. They never traded me, and I signed a contract thinking they were going to get good. They didn't. So why should I get punished because my team sucks?
You're not getting punished.
You're still doing.
I'm getting less at bats.
Or
when it comes to
handoffs or yards.
Hold on, time out. Why am I getting punished because I'm on a good team and I continue to
You're
rate?
not being punished.
It's a regular season stat.
No.
My statistics don't count. I hit over 700 home runs. But because it's in the postseason, it doesn't count. Home runs hit.
Okay.
The ball went over the fence.
Okay.
That's called a home run.
No.
And it didn't matter if I did it in May
Sherlock.
or did it in October.
God,
it
I
should
agree.
count.
So condescending. So here's the thing. Think about. I got really distracted by that.
I got excited here.
Wow.
So. Distracted by it.
That was awful.
I know. It was great.
It's getting pretty heated on this.
I'm so tired of I'm right. No, you're wrong. McVay's always wrong.
Hey, Kevin brought up some good points here. I don't know if I want to talk about this. This might get a little heated with you guys as teachers.
No,
here,
I agree. The EOC shouldn't count against us.
You gonna say the EOC?
The EOC sucks.
But do they?
Do they count?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the
It's
Jason
not
Jarvis approach
postseason.
and not say anything.
But I'm saying it.
You
That's what I'm
can't
talking.
compare the EOC. Let's compare an apple and an orange. You're morons.
There it is.
Talking
Finally,
to you.
finally saying. Well, it's a good episode. Finally, he's saying that to other people besides
Hey.
McVay.
Mr. Positivity over there.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, time out.
How can you compare
But not for
EOCs?
you.
He's comparing state standardized tests to stats in sports, professional sports.
Okay.
Hold on, time out. Let's
So
do this.
I got
Hold on.
my
No, no,
thought
no.
back.
After the
No,
EOC, the month after the EOC, don't those grades still count for your overall fourth quarter semester grade?
Well, it depends
When you're
on
watching,
what you're doing.
when you're watching
Press
movies,
play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Coach
exactly.
Rhodes wants to know whose fault is it that your team sucks?
It's general manager, the people who draft.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Could be
a lot
yours,
of
too.
things.
Okay, so
So
there
you
we
got
go.
50. So McGuire, they made the playoffs the year he hit all them home runs.
no,
They did not.
no, they sucked.
They were god awful.
All right.
Not great.
Baseball was god awful.
Okay.
So it was McGuire's
Sosa
fault.
made the playoffs.
It was McGuire's fault. They sucked. That's basically what he just said.
The Cubs made the
No,
playoffs
I'm just
that
reading
year.
comments.
So Sammy Sosa should have been the home run king.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure he hit 4.
he probably,
He probably did hit more.
Okay, so going back
No
to
way. He didn't
okay,
be the home run
going
king.
back to the my point, and I got distracted by all the craziness. Was
Squirrel.
if you have those guys, you said, well, those count. For what? Their legacy. So you can say, yeah, they did all this in the postseason. So if you're wanting in the Hall of Fame, everybody was like, okay, why are you looking at the stats? For what? Accolades.
That's
Your
my point.
statistics get you accolades. So whenever you, not only do you put up have a great career, okay, but let's take it a step further. Why is Derek Jeter had 3,000 hits, But what was the other thing? He freaking won, and he performed in the postseason. He won, and he got to perform, and he was good at performing in the postseason. Okay? That's it plays into it. So it doesn't like
know,
it
that's
doesn't
what I'm
like
saying.
it's
It should
empty
count.
statistics. They do towards that.
So
100%.
Dan Marino didn't win a Super Bowl. He's still arguably one of the best quarterbacks
Sure.
of all time.
Okay.
So you could say the exact.
Well,
opposite.
the reason why they
Should
win
he
the
be
Super
in the
Bowl
Hall
is
of
because of
Fame?
him.
Should he be
the
in-
logic of some of these people that are saying stuff? Then he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because his team's never won.
No, I'm saying is we're talking about why are those postseason why it's for accolades, so it adds to it. No.
That's my point.
No,
It should
because when
count.
the regular season
You
ends,
did
the regular season
work.
ends.
You did the work.
The regular
Hold on,
season
time out.
ends.
So when you go and you re-up and
No, I'm not- no,
renegotiate,
no time
listen.
out. No. Oh,
when you
because it doesn't make any sense.
renegotiate for your contract, are you going to say, "Hey, I hit 5 home runs and I'm David Ortiz and hit 667 and had all
Well,
those
Mike
walks
Matheny
and all of that"?
got
I'm
that
not,
contract.
but I'm not. Hold on, you're not going to give me a contract based on what I did in the postseason. No, you're going to say this is my entire body of work.
And
I owned
you'll get it.
everything.
And You'll say, here's what I've done in the regular season. Oh, and when I get to the
Here's
playoffs,
my entirety.
Here's what I do.
Here's my entirety.
Because you're performing at that point when you get that out. It's like I said, what I say about the A-Rod egg. When he went in the playoffs, he sucked. He sucked for a long time until he had that one good series when they won it, and that was it. That is it. He's never performed great in the postseason.
But what's that?
But why? So you're going to say he's not any... Are you going to combine that in there?
Yes.
No, it's stupid.
Why is it
You're on
stupid?
the biggest stage. It's different anyway.
Then it's important that
the NBA playoffs are different than the regular season. You don't play a series. Baseball is the closest thing to what they do. I mean, football's one and done. But think about that. You're playing a best of 5 series against one team.
So you don't talk to me and tell me that you don't talk about your career stats. So career
Best
stats.
of 5, best of 7.
Career stats. If I'm a guy that retires 25 years in the league, and my career stats are only my regular season stats. Has nothing to do with my postseason. Well, if I was in the postseason 5 years, those numbers don't mean nothing to my career stats.
No.
That's my career. I played in those games.
What'd you do? What's your statistics? What'd you finish with? Okay, How'd you perform in the postseason?
How did I perform in my career?
Well, I hit 4 more home runs that should count towards my total.
Then you know what you do?
That's my whole point.
You
hit 20 more RBIs.
Then start your own statistics club. Like we tell with people who say, "Well, I'd coach this way." Well, then you start your own team, and then you do it however you want. You take your little pencil and paper, and you count how many damn home runs he's hit.
This is what he does, right?
And then you keep track of it. So whenever somebody says, "Well, Pujols finished with 698 home runs," you go, No. But in the Zac stats, he actually has these
in
for
reality,
his career.
In the real world, when the sun rises and sets on Earth, on this planet,
you can't compare playing a sport to the real world.
He hit a grand total in his entirety of his career, 700 plus or wherever he's at.
He doesn't have the home run record, though.
I'm not saying the record.
Yes,
Chris.
you are. You just said it. Why? Because he should have the record.
I'm saying 700.
He should have. Okay. He should have over 700 home runs.
Yes, he should. His entirety.
Because they count.
Has he physically hit over 700 home runs?
In his career.
He physically
combined with regular season and postseason?
Has he phically hit over 700
combined
home
with
runs?
regular season and postseason?
Yeah,
yes.
if you combine them, but they're not.
But it's not counted the same way.
Because they've never been calculated like that. Why would you change that?
Because they keep the separation between it.
That's the debatable topic.
Okay, but you're saying they should and they don't. It's just okay. But I'm siding on the fact is nobody does it. No sport is going to do that.
And for the sake of the debatable topic, I'm saying they should.
And we debated. You're wrong.
and the sports.
Where's my gavel? Damn it!
The sports side with us.
The two boys go. Oh,
okay,
wait, you're a
Goodell.
Boy Scout
Hey,
too.
Goodell sides with you.
That's
All right,
right.
Goodell.
I'll take it.
I am not
Goodell and Goodell or whatever.
That's whatever Riley came up with. I can't even. I don't even know.
Goodell.
Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense.
I just can't believe you.
Hey, hold on. I have 10 fingers right now, but only in the playoffs. I only have 9 fingers.
Well, really, you only.
Oh no, I have 10.
You really, truly have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
I knew that was coming.
Sorry.
Phalanges, fine. I have 10 phalanges. But not in the postseason. Not in the postseason. No. No.
And the show has now hit a new low.
Goodness gracious. Totally.
I still have 0 conference championships.
You can borrow one from Riley right now.
Oh, crap. Maybe my daughter, if she's on varsity, will get to participate. She'll get one before I do.
Ouch. I doubt it. You'll be fine.
You would take that.
All right.
So Jarvis has got more wins than me right now.
Oh, coaching the girls, that's for sure this year.
Been in more games.
Oh, my gosh.
I coached 2 this weekend. I didn't bring it up. He brings it up.
I did.
Guess who never came off the floor?
Dad, I'm tired. You shut your mouth.
She did. She came. Oh, I need a rest. Nope. Proven Blair wrong.
Gotta get on film. Gotta get on film.
Gotta get you
Eli Manning.
It was on Facebook Live.
Oh,
gotta get that.
He Caspered me. He said, listen to this crap. Before we go, I'll be there tomorrow too. I'm like,
I planned on
okay.
it. And my sister came in with her baby, and I was surprised. I didn't know.
All right. Odds that Blair ghosts the broadcast Friday.
0. I'm there.
No, because it's a herky.
He gets herky.
He doesn't have to do gate duty because it's at Pius.
That's right.
So
he'll probably try to do gate duty. Make a little extra.
At Pius, they pay me?
No.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
I doesn't do it unless there's money involved.
You sound like another guy I know.
This guy right here. This guy right here.
Exactly.
Oh my
That'll
gosh.
be me Friday.
Speaking of Friday, we'll throw it back up there. Between the Lines, Friday Night Football is going to feature the Herculaneum Black Cats taking on the St. Pius 10th Lancers.
Go Black Cats!
Pre-game is going to be at 6:45. Game starts at 7. Presented by Off the Rails Media. You can watch for free on Streamline Sports app. Free. Apple Store, Google Play, Roku, Fire TV. You can see it all there, or you can just tune in to the Coach's Box YouTube channel. We will have links on our Facebook page as well as the St. Pius 10th Facebook Live page as well. So if you want to tune into that should be a lot of fun. Zach's going to be on the call. Blair's maybe going to be doing color if he shows up. I'll be there.
Fall forward on the call.
Here's what we'll do.
Forward on the call.
We'll put a chair in between you and I, and then we'll see if it's blocked or not. You know, we can.
Yeah, that's true. I can't see Zach. Oh, yeah, I can't.
Well, you're not going to get a text or anything telling you that he won't be there.
That's right.
He just ain't going to be there.
Just won't be there. Don't know what happened. He just didn't show up.
Hey, where's Blair, my brother? Hey, you guess you get to stay on the show the whole night.
Welcome. Thanks for sitting in.
Thanks for sitting in for Blair.
Thank you very much.
So, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow at noon, we have On the Move with the Caravan football preview, Week 5 with Jim Powers. Going to be highlighting a lot of great matchups in the St. Louis metro area and Jefferson County.
And if you cannot watch it at noon, you can watch it after the fact, right?
Yes.
Still
Oh,
for
you
free?
mean it's not behind a paywall?
It's not. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Streamline Sports as well.
Good deal.
I always
like
forget that it's on, and then I have to go back and watch it later.
I'm just surprised that you go back and watch it.
I did. I watched it last week because he talked about Herky. I had to go see it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch this week and see what Jim's. Well, we know where his allegiance lies towards the private school. So
we'll see. We better see. We'll see.
Well, again, thank you guys for tuning in. This episode of the Coach's Box has been brought to you by
I wonder what
Off the Rails
comment will be on
Media.
the game.
Life's more fun when you're off the rails. We
That's
like
true.
to live that way.
Yeah,
we don't like to fall forward like all of you that agreed with McVey. For now on, Ron Rhodes falls forward.
Yep, you fall forward. Sorry, I agree with. Hey, it's sad. I gotta agree with Jason on this.
Kevin, you're falling forward too.
Yep,
Wow,
it's
wow,
terrible.
wow.
So we'll see you guys next week. Some of you guys will see us Friday. Can't wait.
Hey,
hopefully.
Can't wait. One last thing. Blair's falling forward too. Going to serve up home runs. What the hell?
Fall forward, my friends.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck? Oh, I'm going to be in the record
There you
books
go.
for giving up the home run.
We're going to beat this together, man. We're going to fall forward
McVay
together.
probably would agree with that. He would give it up. Oh, here you go, Pools.
If I'm a nobody name, you may think about it.
There's other ways you become famous.
I make you famous.
Or infamous.
Infamous.
Young Guns.
Young Guns.
Sorry. All right. This has been the Coach's Box. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. And God bless. And stay safe and everything else.
And never agree with McVay.